Every time you walk out that door, your dog doesn't just see a routine goodbye. To you, it may be a normal part of the day, but to your dog, it can feel much bigger than that. It can feel confusing. It can feel lonely. And for some dogs, it can even feel like you are leaving forever. That may sound dramatic to a human, but dogs do not understand the world the same way we do. They do not know what a work shift is. They do not know what "I'll be back later" means. They do not understand minutes, hours, or calendars. What they do understand is presence. They know when you are there. They know when you are gone. And they know how your absence makes them feel. That is why when you grab your keys, put on your shoes, or reach for your bag, your dog starts paying attention right away. They have learned your patterns. They know the sound of certain footsteps. They know the smell of your clothes. They know the little changes in your behavior that happen before you leave. And once they notice those signals, their whole mood can change. Some dogs become quiet. Some follow you from room to room. Some sit near the door and watch every move you make. Others become restless and anxious before you even step outside. This is not because they are being dramatic. It is because your dog has formed a deep emotional bond with you. For your dog, you are not just the person who feeds them. You are the one who makes them feel safe. You are their comfort, their routine, and their strongest connection to the world they live in. So when you leave, even for a short time, that connection suddenly feels interrupted. And for dogs that are especially attached, that interruption can feel huge. That is where the heartbreaking part comes in. Your dog may not think, "My owner will be back in an hour." Instead, they may only feel one thing: you are gone. And when that feeling is repeated every day, it can become stressful for them. After you leave, many dogs do not just relax and move on. Some wait at the door. Some look out the window. Some keep checking the hallway, hoping to hear your footsteps. Some walk around the house looking for you, as if they are trying to solve a puzzle they do not understand. And some dogs simply lie down, but stay alert for much longer than usual. What looks like calmness from the outside is not always calmness on the inside. Many dogs are actually waiting for the sound that means you are back. This is why the moment you leave can feel so heavy to them. They are not measuring the time you are away. They are feeling the distance between you and them. To a dog, being away from their person is not just physical separation, it is emotional separation too. That is especially true when the dog depends on your presence for reassurance. Now, there's another important reason this feeling becomes stronger: routine. Dogs love patterns. If you leave at the same time every day, they learn the rhythm of your life. They begin to predict what happens next. That predictability helps them feel safer. But when your routine changes often, the uncertainty becomes harder for them to handle. One day you leave early. The next day you stay longer. Another time you leave suddenly. From your side, it feels normal. From their side, it can feel unpredictable. And unpredictability creates stress. That is one reason some dogs become extra clingy right before you leave. They are not trying to annoy you. They are trying to stay close to the one thing that makes them feel secure. They may press against your leg. They may nudge your hand. They may follow you into every room. Sometimes they simply want one more second with you. Now, here is something many dog owners do without realizing it. They make leaving too emotional. They say goodbye in a sad voice. They give long hugs. They repeat, "I'll miss you." They act as if something terrible is happening. But dogs do not understand the meaning of those words. They understand tone. They understand energy. They understand your facial expression, your body language, and the emotional atmosphere around you. So if you leave looking worried, tense, or emotional, your dog may think that something is wrong. That can make the moment feel even more serious to them. The best thing you can do is keep departures calm and simple. Do not turn leaving into a big event. Do not act like your exit is a disaster. Just leave in a relaxed, normal way. That teaches your dog that nothing dangerous is happening. It tells them that leaving is simply part of life. Another thing that helps is giving your dog something to do before you go. A short walk can help. A little playtime can help. A puzzle toy, a chew toy, or a treat-based activity can help too. When your dog has something positive to focus on, it becomes easier for them to shift their attention away from your departure. This does not magically solve everything, but it can make a big difference over time. And when you come back home, your reaction matters too. A lot of people walk in and immediately get overly excited. They shout. They rush toward the dog. They make the reunion huge. That may feel loving, but calm is often better. A relaxed return helps your dog understand that coming and going are both normal. It creates balance. It reduces tension. It teaches stability. Now, in some dogs, the reaction to your leaving can become much stronger. If your dog barks endlessly, destroys furniture, scratches at the door, or seems panicked every time you go out, it may be more than just simple sadness. It could be separation anxiety. That is not bad behavior. It is distress. It means your dog is struggling emotionally and needs support. In those cases, patience and training are important. Sometimes a vet or a professional trainer can help create a plan that makes your dog feel more secure. But for many dogs, small changes from the owner can already make a big difference. A calmer goodbye, a more predictable routine, a little mental activity before leaving, a peaceful return. These small things can help your dog feel less abandoned and more protected. Because at the end of the day, that is what your dog wants most. Not perfection, not constant attention, just reassurance. Your dog wants to know that your leaving does not mean you are gone forever. They want to trust that the door will open again. They want to believe that your footsteps will come back. They want to feel safe in the space between goodbye and hello. And that trust is powerful. It is the reason your dog can wait by the door. It is the reason they get so excited when you return. It is the reason they can forgive the long silence the moment they see you again. That joy is not just excitement, it is relief. Relief that you came back. Relief that the bond is still there. Relief that their world feels complete again. So the next time you leave your house, pause for a second and look at your dog. Because for you, it may be a small part of your day. But for them, it can feel like a moment full of emotion, uncertainty, and waiting. And the good news is, you have the power to make that moment easier. With consistency, with calm energy, with patience, and with understanding. You can help your dog feel secure, even when you are not home. Because your dog does not need you to stay forever. They just need to know that when you leave, you always come back.